Hello, everybody. What is going on? This is Gamer Milk, a retro gaming podcast. Well, not really retro game, but a gaming podcast.
Mostly retro gaming.
Yeah. Wait, who are you? I haven't introduced you yet. Who are you? Oh, must have been nothing. It was a ghost. I am Mr. Stray, and today I am joined by Stickbob. Hi, Stickbob.
Hi.
What is going on today?
Nothing much.
Yeah, nothing much. I had something exciting go on today. I just reached 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Yay.
Yay, YouTube channel, Mr. Stray. Get Stickbob to 1,000 subscribers by tomorrow.
Bro, I'm only at 34.
It's okay. I think we can do it. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. I
You
am.
can get me 966 subscribers
Yeah.
in one day.
Yeah, easy. I'm very excited that I reached 1,000. That is crazy. 1,000 people have subscribed to my YouTube channel.
Watch it just plummet tomorrow.
Yeah, well, on stream I reached 1,000 3 times because people kept unsubbing and resubbing. But wow, I just can't imagine I'm gonna be at 2,000 in the future, 3,000, 10,000, 100,000, and then 1 milliono.
No, you're never reaching 100,000.
Oh, you want to bet? Reaching it by tomorrow.
Bro, that's 999,000.
Hey, it's
You got a
possible.
game.
It's possible.
It's possible, but very unlikely.
Nah, it'll happen. Trust. Anyways, Stickbob, do you have a favorite toy? Like when you're a kid, you have a favorite toy when you were a tiny kid?
No.
No. Even Legos?
Yeah, I wasn't like a Lego kid until like I was like 8, 9.
Well, you were still a kid at that time. See, you're a kid even now. I'm a kid still.
Well, yeah, only for like 3 months though.
What do you mean? More like
You only got like-
8 days.
Oh well, that's embarrassing.
I don't even know if that's math is right. Hold up. It's the 17th. Yeah, 8 days. I'm so smart. And I believe next time we record this podcast. Oh wait, next time we record this podcast, it will be the day before I turn 18. But when it releases, I will already be 18. So we'll have a birthday party celebration. Oh wait, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
This is episode 14. Episode 15 is we aren't playing a game on episode 15. What we're doing is we're going to go back over all 14 games that we have played, and we're going to talk about them.
Oh no, we're gonna start with Super Hunchback.
Yeah, we're going to talk about them, and maybe we'll change how we feel about the games. Like maybe Super Hunchback really deserved to be a super good game, like a double veto.
Yeah, maybe you'll unveil the last one.
No. No, that game is good. I'm still on the look for it. If anybody has an extra copy of Predator that they want to give to me, please email me. Email gamermilk retrosetgo podcast at gmail.com, please. I will accept it. I will pay for shipping.
Who wants to play a game with a pink Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Who doesn't? Honestly, everybody should play that game. But you didn't have a favorite toy?
No.
No. Do you ever build cities out of Legos or like cool action sets or anything?
No.
Have you ever tried like stop motion?
No.
Do you have a childhood?
Maybe.
Did you ever in your mind like pretend that the toys were fighting each other or anything? Like you're going pew pew pew. Oh no, don't do that.
No. I'm being genuine. I've never done that.
Wow, I used to be like with my action figures, like I had Spider-Man action figures, Iron Man, I would go pew 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 and all that stuff. They're Spider-Man trying to kill Iron Man, who will win, fight to the death. You didn't have any of that?
No.
Wow. Well, unlike you, I had a Toy Story in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good intro, huh? We played
Yeah.
Toy Story Racer! Woohoo!
Like, you just realized at that moment how you were introducing the game.
Toy Story Racer is a 2001 kart racing game based on the Toy Story franchise. This game was released in March 2001 for the Game Boy Color and PlayStation systems. The PlayStation received generally favorable reviews. And the Game Boy Color version won 3 awards, including Best Animation. The last part was a lie. We Toy Story Racer. Stick Bob, we know you don't watch movies that much on at all. Have you ever seen Toy Story?
I've seen all 4.
Wow. This is like the only movies that you've ever seen.
And
All 4. How
I
would
don't
you
mean I've seen them once. I've seen each about 10 times.
Wow, how would you rank the movies from best to worst?
How do you mean? Oh, from best to worst.
Yeah.
It would probably be Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, Toy Story 1, Toy Story 4.
Oh my goodness, we have exactly the same ranking. Toy Story 2, people hate it for some reason. I love it.
But it's good.
It's my favorite one, and you know, it's the one that I've watched the least amount of times because our CD of it was scratched. But I love Toy Story 2. The entire thing of there's multiple Buzz Lightyears, and there's the evil Buzz and everything who turns good, and then he fights his father, fights Zurg.
Bro, they reference Star Wars in that movie.
Yeah, I am your father. And even I thought it was so cool when Woody is on Bullseye riding on the airplane the airport thing. What's it called?
Yeah.
The track, whatever, for the airplanes.
Runway.
Yeah, the runway. I thought that was so cool. And they added Jesse, who I always thought I keep on like forgetting that Jesse was introduced in the second movie, not the first. But Jesse is such a good character. And yeah, it's just really good. And the third movie, oh my goodness, the third movie had the ending that should have been the real ending for Toy Story 3. I think Toy Story 4 was just bad. It was only nostalgia.
I think the idea of it was good. It's just the way it was like put together.
Yeah. That's basically the last movie that was able to make Disney money because now they've just been making trash.
But the people have heard rumors of them making a 5th movie.
They already announced it. A third Frozen
Wait.
and a 5th Toy Story. There's no need for any of those. It's literally
Toy Story needs to be put to rest.
Yeah, it needs to.
It's already died.
Lightyear did horrible, and I am not gonna watch it because I think the series just needs to die. I think it should have been stopped at the third movie.
When Andy gave the toys away.
Yeah, that was such a good ending. Now, I was saying the only reason I would accept a new one is if what's his name comes back, Andy comes back, and he has cancer, and the toys go and find him. They go find Woody to tell him that he has cancer, and then they go find him, and they're on his deathbed. And Woody reveals to Andy that he was alive the entire time. And then Woody pulls the plug and kills Andy.
No.
Wait, you were going along with it until I said that? No, he goes, so long, partner. To infinity and beyond.
You see Woody pull the plug.
No, but yeah, I was like, what if Andy has cancer and all that? But I was like, what if Andy has kids by now?
Yeah, he might actually.
And Bonnie, no, like they go into the future. Andy has kids, Bonnie's grown up, and she decides to give the toys back to Andy because Andy has kids now. And it's just a complete loop. And then when Bonnie has kids, Andy's kids give it to her.
But then something's gonna have to happen to Andy because Andy didn't have a dad.
Yeah, so Andy turns out to be a racist, and he gets banned on Twitter. That's the entire plot point, because it has to have something to do with 2023, you know, and Twitter's the biggest thing right now. So Andy says racist things on Twitter, a bunch of slurs and stuff. He keeps on saying the N-word and all that. And then he has entire Twitter come after him, and Woody defends him, and so does Buzz. Mr. Potato Head goes, no, he's a racist, and he creates his own army with the army figures, and they all try to kill him.
Oh, they all on Twitter or something.
Yeah, they're all
Woody's on
Twitter. They're all
Twitter now.
Twitter users. But since Woody is a cowboy, he was there during slavery, so he understands. Like Woody probably said the N-word a ton of times. Like, see, there's an entire. I figured out the entire plot. If Disney wants to hire me, I have the entire script.
Like you said, Woody was probably there doing slavery.
Yeah, he was. He was. The old cowboy. Oh, anyways, we played Toy Story Racer on the Game Boy Color. What? You flabbergasted.
I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
You went from Woody pulling the plug on Andy, Woody being there doing slavery, to us now playing Toy Story Racers.
Yeah, it all connects. It all connects.
That was not a smooth transition.
It all connects. Okay, trust me. Did you finish the game?
I did not.
Okay, I did finish the game on easy mode. There's 3 difficulties. I went halfway on well, not even halfway. I went like 3 levels on medium. I used to play this game a lot. I actually own it on Game Boy, and apparently you own it as well, Stickbob.
Yeah, I've owned it for years and years.
But none of us have played it on the Game Boy.
I've played it.
No, I meant this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we emulated it. I didn't want to play on my Game Boy Advance because my Game Boy Advance sucks with lighting.
It's trashy.
The Game Boy Advance didn't have a backlight, so if it's too dark or if it's too bright, you can't play on it.
Was it Goldilocks or something?
What do you mean?
It can't be too dark. It can't be too bright. It's got to be just right.
What?
Goldilocks.
Is that like something she says?
No, everything Goldilocks has must be just right.
Oh, well, that was yeah, that's basically it. It's the Game Boy Advance. No,
You never heard of Goldilocks?
I know who Goldilocks is. I just never heard of that thing that you said.
Well, she doesn't say that exact one, but
Oh, okay. She's trying to get. That's like me. That's like me trying to make coffee. It can't be too dark. It can't be too light. Gotta be just right. Yeah. My Game Boy Advance didn't have backlight, and also my brother's Game Boy SP has terrible battery life. So I just did it on my phone, where I could also make save states and reload them. But I didn't have to do that. I one-shot the entire game. I got first place on every race.
I got about like halfway through.
Ooh. Did you get first place though?
Most of the races, yeah.
Bruh, imagine not getting first place on every single race.
But I got like second place like once, and it was on the stupid alien races.
The first,
one.
Oh yeah, the alien one. So in the graphics in this game, we gotta talk about that. So just so you can get a picture, paint your mind. The first race. So this is basically a 2D game that is trying to look 3D.
It's a 2.5D game.
It's like a 2.5D. So you see the back of your character. There's Buzz, Woody, Rex, I believe. Mr. Potato Head, Bo Peep.
When the hell did you play as Rex?
Wait, is there no Rex?
No, it's just Buzz, Woody, Bo Peep, and Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, well, he's in the cover of the game art, so I just thought he was.
Well, I'm starting to think you didn't actually play the game now.
Wait, no, I did, I promise.
Yeah.
The last one's the gas station.
You could have just looked that up.
No, I did beat this game. I even showed you a screenshot. I just assumed because I'm literally looking at the picture of the game right now and I see Rex on a go-kart. So that's just false advertising. I thought like maybe if you beat like the hardest level, if you beat it on hard, maybe you would unlock Rex. But maybe he might be in the PlayStation version. PlayStation version has better graphics, but this one is just a bunch of pixels. You can barely tell that it's your character. They're right in front of you. And you only get to see about maybe I don't know, a couple pixels in front of you until and you basically turn. You tap left to go left or right to go right, or you double tap to go full right or full left. That's basically how the turning works in this game. And
you can double tap.
Yeah, if you double click, and then it goes he does a full turn, or just hold. You either double tap or hold, whatever one you like. But the first race, it was very hard for me to control, but somehow I still got first place. Second, after that, I was basically used to the game, and it was easy. But the turning was very awkward. It's kind of like, I'm not saying full Mario Kart, but it's basically Mario Kart. There's snails everywhere. There's a snail power up. Well, it's a power down. It's a downgrade. It makes you slow. There is a wheel, like a steering wheel, and that reverses your controls.
It inverts your steering. Yeah, so annoying.
I got on the backyard gas station, whatever level, the road gas station level. You have to get used to that one, because it's everywhere. And there was one jump where you would jump on a ramp, land on the ground, and then you would have to basically drive like that for a while. And I got used to it. There's a tire, which I think it makes it to where you can run on rough ground. You can drive on rough ground, I think. Either that or it speeds you up. I think it might speed you up. There was another one which made you invincible, but I can't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was, but there's one that basically it makes you invincible. Your character starts like flickering in and out of the game, and it just makes you invincible. But those are basically the items. Who was your main character?
Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head? Mine was Woody. I liked using Woody.
Why is he? Is it because he's the main character?
No. I don't know. Every time I would always play this game, I would always drive as Woody. And I think it's because I liked how he would drive the car. So he drives on that RC car.
Oh, like from the
movie, he rides on the RC car, and he has his leg. He can't hop inside like all the other people driving. His legs are just on the car, and like he's laying down basically. I thought he looked really. It just looks really funny and cool. And basically that's what I liked. But I don't know, it's very hard to explain the graphics for this game. Like, I don't know. I think personally this should have been a top-down game. But also, I don't know why this was released for the Game Boy Color. When there was, unless this game was just in development for so long on the Game Boy Color for some reason. But I don't really understand it, because at the same year that this was released, Mario Kart on the Game Boy Advance was released. And that game looks really cool. Like, that looks like a cool Mario Kart game. And I sent that to you. I don't know if you watched it. But that game looks cool. And this game, it just, when you compare the two, I don't know why this was put on the Game Boy Color. It should have been put on the Game Boy Advance. And I think it would have looked a lot better.
They're doo-doo.
They're doo-doo? Better than Super Hunchback or worse?
A little worse.
A little worse. Well, this is our first Game Boy Color game, I do believe. I believe this is our first Game Boy Color game. So this is a great one to start you off on. This is a great game. One of the best games, honestly. Is the animation good? I would say for Game Boy, the animations are all right for the except for the driving the cars, but there's like animations for like Buzz Lightyear. If you drive as Buzz Lightyear, like he'll start opening his mask and closing it on you. He'll start opening and closing it as like a taunt. The other ones also have taunts. I will say one thing. They give you no room to mess up in this game. When you mess up something, a turn, or you hit a wall accidentally, suddenly the character is just behind you and they pass you up, which I thought was insane. And I gotta say this also, the final race that I did, which I think I forgot what it was. Oh wait, no. So the final race, the army men were in it. There was a bunch of the plastic army guys. They were in it. And I went, I didn't mess up at all, and I went so fast that I overlapped them.
What?
Yeah, I overlapped the army guys. I overlapped two of them. Yeah, I went so fast that I overlapped them on the final race of the game.
How is that possible?
I have no idea, but I was able to do it. And I was very happy for myself that I was able to do that. But the animations, I honestly think they're good. I bet you're gonna disagree with me though. You're probably saying no, huh?
Yeah.
And that's why Stickbob sucks.
Hey.
Game audio. When I first got on this game and played the first 3 levels, I was like, wow, the music is so good. And then I was like, okay, we're about to head on to a new world. I hope the music changes. No, it's the same throughout the entire game. So I turned off my music and I played a podcast instead.
Was that our podcast?
No. Podcast called New Game Plus, which is it's a copy of our podcast.
You wouldn't dare.
I was just listening to them, because I was trying to gather information on them so we could take them down, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not betraying the podcast, you know? But yeah, that's what I was listening to. I was listening to them play games while I was playing the game. Yeah, the music is just, I was like, oh yeah, the music is so fun and cool, but not when it's throughout the entire game. It's the same one. So I'm gonna say it's a.
Once I agree.
Once you agree. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of stinky music here, though. I'm usually the music lover. I keep on getting stinky music, stinky poo-poo music. Is the game hard, Stickbob?
Until you get used to the turning and stuff, yes.
Well, since I one-shot the entire game without getting lower than first place, and I even overlapped people on the final race, I would say this game is easy. Super easy, anyway. I would say it's insanely easy. Do you have a favorite part of the game?
The character selection menu.
The character select, that was
easiest part of the game.
Easiest part of the game. Selecting your character. Wow. My favorite part is the map that was Sid's backyard and Andy's room. It would lead into the first map that you play, but it was also Sid's backyard. And I thought that was really cool and fun. I really enjoyed that map. My favorite map. You know what okay, well, here's our least favorite part. What is your least favorite part, Bob?
Ooh, I'd say the non-power-ups and the fact that if you collided with a person, even if they hit you, you would be sent back.
Well, I think you bumped them ahead. I don't know, but yeah, you're
no,
right.
That's not possible because people would catch up when I hit people.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. So I bumped you back.
You were just always in first, so you don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand what it's like to be in second. So many times I almost got second place, but I would just like come around, the person's about to cross, and suddenly it just gave me a speed boost and I dashed ahead. So there was times I almost got second place and I was like, that would suck. I would have to say my least favorite part. Wait, you said that was your least favorite?
Yeah.
Okay, my least favorite part was the character selection menu.
Okay.
I hate how how easy it is. I wish it was hard to navigate.
No. Easy it is to select your character.
No, I have to say it's something that really angers me in these games, and it's how you would load your save state. It gives you a password after every race, and that password is how you would load your save state in the game. You would type in that password, and it would put you back in to where you last were. And most of the time for these password games, I would enter the exact password and it would say password is wrong, and I would have to replay the game. It's happened multiple times with a different, but luckily I had an emulator save, so I didn't have to do that here. But other game, Croc Adventure 2, save state. Kids Next Door, I think it's called. Operation Soda. Kids Next Door is a animated show. Operation Soda though, fun game. I hope you played on the podcast. But that game, oh my goodness, I had to replay that game so many times. Yeah, that's basically why I hate these type of games where you had to save like that using a password. But anyways, this is the part of the game of the podcast where we say if it was good or not. Now, I used my veto last time to say the game was good, and it was Predator. So you guys should go check out that game. Now, Stickbob still has his for how many more episodes? For 6 more.
5, 6.
6 more episodes.
Wait, how's it gonna work next episode?
The next episode's not gonna be an episode. It's gonna be like a bonus.
Oh.
So it's not gonna be called episode 15. It's gonna be just called whatever.
Episode 14.5.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And then the next episode would be 15 because I'm not counting the next one as an episode. It's not gonna be put as an episode. Yeah, so I guess I'll go first. And I say this game is good and you should play it.
You can probably guess what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna say no?
Yeah.
Meaning it's neither yes or no, so you guys should choose whether or not you play it or not. And I think you guys should play it. So you're not gonna veto this, eh? It doesn't deserve veto yet. It's not that bad.
I'm not wasting my veto.
You got some enjoyment out of it. I have to say my yes is covered by nostalgia because I've had this game since I was a very little boy, and I played this game a lot. So I think this game is mostly covered by nostalgia. And when I was younger, this game had like the best graphics ever. Now it's like, you know. Would we replay this game?
No.
I probably won't replay it for a while, but maybe in the future.
No.
Maybe we get Toy Story Racer Part 2.
No.
I don't even know if there is a second one. Maybe we'll get the PlayStation version and get to play the PlayStation one.
Oh no.
Which people said it got general favorable reviews and it has good graphics. Maybe that one has Rex in it. It says the characters in it, in the PlayStation version, have 12 playable characters. Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Bo Peep, RC. Oh, you get to play as RC. Just RC. Mr. Potato Head, Slinky.
Oh, Slinky.
Ham, Rex, Little Green Man, Lenny, Babyface, and Rocky Gibraltar? I don't know.
Rocky?
Hold on, let me look him up.
Oh
Oh wait, I know who that is. I think I know who it is. Oh, never mind, I don't know who it is, but I know he's in the... If you look him up, you'll know, oh, he's from Toy Story.
I think they ran out of characters. They're putting them after.
What about Jesse?
This was probably made after the first one.
No,
Before
the second one was also made in the 90s.
Oh,
Oh, Babyface is from... Babyface is that the robot baby head.
Oh,
that Sid made.
The spider baby.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Imagine playing as him.
What was he? Did he just like run down the shack?
I don't know, that's creepy. Unless they turned him into an RC car.
Put wheels on his legs.
It's just a head with wheels. That was creepy.
Yeah, it's like the baby car.
That is creepy. Well, I'm kind of interested in doing something real quick. Remember when we did a Hunger Games simulator?
Yeah.
What if we did one with Toy Story characters?
Buzz would win.
I think Buzz is gonna win. Buzz has a tank. Okay, let's
Rex
say
has the tank that blows himself up with it.
Let's say there's 4 people. Okay, there's gonna be 4 people. First name, Buzz Lightyear. Second one, Woody. Who should be third? Ham?
Yeah.
Dr. Ham. Let's do Andy as the last one.
Bro, Andy can just squash them all.
Okay, Annie runs away from the cornucopia. Ham finds a knife in the cornucopia. Buzz Lightyear battle Woody. Woody defeats Buzz Lightyear but decides to spare his life. That seems like the two of them. Nobody has died. Everyone is healthy. Andy stumbles upon a basketball. Woody gets prank called by Buzz Lightyear. Woody gets mono and dies. Ham kills Buzz Lightyear with a knife. 2 tributes left. Ham and Andy. Ham gets cold. Andy finds a convenient tree and decides to use it as shelter. Okay, they live. Andy succumbs to lethal peer pressure from Ham. Annie died from peer pressure.
Lethal peer pressure.
Ham killed 2 people. He stabbed Buzz Lightyear and he killed Andy with peer pressure. That is insane. Well, Ham is the winner. Was it in Toy Story 2 where they had that the entire beginning?
Yeah. Toy Story 2.
Oh wait, no, that was Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
One of the coolest beginnings to Toy Story. That's to be one of the coolest beginnings to Toy Story movies right there. That was a very cool one. So, we have agreed that you guys should play this game. But now we are going to spin the wheel. And we can either play the game for 2 weeks or wait a week and then play it for the last week. I'm probably going to wait a week, take a week break, and then start playing it. Playing the game after the next episode where we talk about the past games. Only because I seem to finish the games relatively quickly. So, yeah. Oh yeah, is there an audience for this game while I bring up the wheel?
Yes, Toy Story fans, Disney fans.
So you're not a Toy Story fan?
I am a Toy Story fan.
But you didn't enjoy the game, and all Toy Story fans must enjoy this game.
Well, that is a bold lie.
Oh, is a lie at all?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have this wheel that we spin, and when it spins, it lands on something. It has a bunch of consoles on it. Now we have something new to add to this. We now have a mobile game list.
Yay.
So, we have 3 lists that we have added to this ourselves. Number 1, mobile games. We have a list of mobile games. Number 2, games the same. These are games that me and Stick Bob both have. They might be different consoles, but we both have them. And the final one, 10 games that me and Stick Bob have both picked out that are 10 years or older. 15 years or older, I'm sorry. Now
Get your facts right.
Get my facts
right.
Bro. So here we go. This has other consoles on it, some that we haven't played yet. We've played Game Boy Advance, NES, Game Boy, and Game Boy Color so far on this list. Oh yeah, and GameCube. So we have the game consoles that we haven't played on yet is PlayStation 1, Sega Genesis, SNES. Wait, have we played SNES? I don't know. I don't think so. And N64. So here we go. Spin to see what we get. And it is my favorite console on the list. Can you give it a guess, Stick Bub?
Is it one we've already played or no?
Yes, we probably played this the most out of anyone.
Oh, trying to think which ones we've played.
We once played this 3 times in 3 weeks in a row.
Game Boy Advance.
Yes. Game Boy Advance. I am excited! Hopefully we get Toy Story Racer too.
No!
Maybe Zack and Cody, because that was on the Game Boy Advance.
No! No!
What's wrong? What's wrong with that?
But will we get... Imagine we got like Charlotte's Web again.
Charlotte's Web 2. Okay, so this is our biggest list, and this list is always super laggy. Okay, I'm giving it a spin. Oh my goodness!
What have we gotten?
Wait, I didn't know this was a game. Oh my goodness. We are playing a game based on a show.
Zack and Cody?
No, even better. It's an animated show about 3 people who all have very similar names.
Ed, and Eddie?
How did you guess it?
I just know them. I just know of them.
Ed,
similar names.
Ed, and Eddie Jawbreakers on the Game Boy Advance.
They're the only trio I know that has similar names.
Well, maybe Zach, and Cody. Zach, Zachary, and
Zach
Zachy.
and Zodi.
Zach, and Zodi.
Zachary and Zodi.
Wow. Okay. Ed and Eddie, Jawbreakers. Very interesting. Looks like it's a platforming game. We just got off of a game based on a movie, so.
And we also just got off of a platformer.
Based on a movie. Oh, we're on the movie themes right now. We played so many like things based off of movies and shows. But now we're playing Ed and Eddie Jawbreakers. I don't know how to feel about this one. I hope it doesn't ruin Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie is a hilarious show. So I hope it's but anyways, that we're gonna be playing that next week. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode, and we'll see you next week where we talk about all 14 games that we played in the past. Yeah, until then, I am Woody.
I'm Buzz.
And we'll see you later, partner. To infinity and beyond.
Hey, that's my line.